In the state, the child care development block grant requires a responsibility on child care providers to do more inspections of those. And I see in the budget that there is $10 million additional for that. With the requirements of that oversight and the inspections, do you think that $10 million is going to sufficiently cover all that has to be done?
You know, I think it's a question that your colleagues have raised. I think it's an initial investment, Assemblyman, that we could begin to, you know, we already increased inspections, as I think you heard me say, absent additional funding. Last year, OCFS increased its inspection visits by about 15% to child care providers. So again, I think we want to continue those efforts. I think the $10 million will get us started, you know, on our way. Again, the other part of the federal act that is a new element for us is that these inspections also require the legally exempt community. So that's another significant group of providers that we will have to plan for and address.
Are these all going to be done by the state, or are some of those going to be responsibilities, the inspections of the counties?
Yeah. So I think the majority will be done by the state, but we do have some CCR&Rs who may, provide some inspection visits on behalf of us, particularly in a legally exempt care. So again, I think it'll be a mix.
Thank you. The other question I had was just related to after-school programs, and I know that we have a lot of programs run in schools that are funded perhaps from other sources and whatever. Brought to my attention that, for instance, qualifying people to work in those programs, we have some staff who may work at the school during the day and also work at the after-school programs, but needing to be separately qualified to do that. Have we looked at trying to do in this program and others more synergy between and cooperation between the different state agencies? So if we've qualified somebody here, it would seem to me that we ought to be able to do that for the others.
Yeah, I think that's a very similar theme to what I think it was Assemblywoman Lepardo raised earlier. And so I think, you know, again, as we contemplate how to incorporate the elements of the federal act, I think we'll be looking at how can we, now that we're going to be doing or needing to comply with additional clearances, how do we do so in a more efficient and less duplicative way?
Thank you.